Hi, it's Schumann, the Master for Living Coach here. Welcome to the 10th episode of my series of videos introducing the 9 Enneagram types and Enneagram coaching. If you don't know what this is, you may want to go to the very first video in this series, which provides an introduction. Today I'm going to talk about the Enneagram type 9, which is called the Adaptive Peacemaker. Type 9s love going with the flow and adapting to their environment and other people. They're easygoing and very likable because they're good at listening and they make an effort to understand other people. This makes them good team workers, mediators, and diplomats. Each Enneagram type also has development areas, and for the type 9, the Adaptive Peacemaker, this is that their constant focus on what others need may lead to them forgetting themselves. And this can get to the extent that they find it quite difficult to answer very basic questions about what they want in a simple life situation. Ironically, they may then experience that they're being controlled by others, although they created the situation to begin with. And rather than then standing up for what they want, you may find that they use passive-aggressive resistance to protect themselves against that sense of being controlled. Another development area for type 9 is that they enjoy pleasure and comfort so much that often they tend towards procrastination. Each Enneagram type is driven by a core motivation, which goes back to our childhood, where back then we created a strategy that we then thought would help us get what we wanted, to be safe and to be loved. And for the Enneagram type 9, the Adaptive Peacemaker, this core motivation is to maintain peace and harmony. And they do this by blending with others, by avoiding conflicts, and by following routines that maintain their comfort. Each Enneagram type has a particular trap that they tend to fall into. For the Adaptive Peacemaker, this trap is that their constant effort to maintain peace and harmony may actually create the opposite. By subordinating their own needs to those of others, they may experience resentment or even anger towards others. They forget that sometimes we need to go through a healthy and constructive conflict to create harmony. Equally, when the type 9 procrastinates for the benefit of comfort in the moment, they may actually create more discomfort in the future as neglected tasks are piling up. In Enneagram coaching, there is a particular growth journey for each Enneagram type, which helps them to grow beyond some of the limitations of their type. For the Adaptive Peacemaker, an important part of this journey is to shift their focus from what others need to what they need, and then asserting their own needs and wants and acting more powerfully on their own behalf, even if this results in conflict. What will help them in this respect is if they were to model some of the behaviors and ways of thinking of an Enneagram type 3, the competitive achiever. This would involve stepping out of the background into the center, taking action and pursue their own goals confidently. What may help an Adaptive Peacemaker to make this move is to tap into some of the resources of an Enneagram type 6, the loyal skeptic. And this would involve becoming clearer of your own fears, your own anxiety, and see risks more clearly, and use all of this as a motivator to move out of their comfort zone and into action. If you would now like to find out what your Enneagram type is, you can take the test online now. There's a link here in the video, bit.ly/Enneagram Coaching, and on this site you will find out more about Enneagram Coaching, and how to take the test. Alternatively, you can email me at info@hansschumann.com. I would love to hear from you. More next time. Bye.